I'm gonna do a quick walkthrough with you for how to use Canva to make a email newsletter template for Mailchimp. And there's several reasons why I like to do this. In Canva, you just are able to have a lot more control over the design and customization of your layout. There are a couple of limitations that I'm gonna walk you through in this video and kind of how I deal with those limitations. So let's start off with making the actual newsletter template. So you can custom design something, or you can use a template in Canva and apply your branding elements to it. For the sake of this video, we're just gonna use a template. So I've already found one that I like. So I'm gonna put this in here. Now I wanna apply my branding to it. So in Canva, I'm gonna go to styles. I have my brand selected. I'm gonna shuffle the colors until I see something that I like. And let's go with this dark blue that it first came up with. I like that. So, and then let's apply our fonts. So there's a couple of limitations in Canva. I'm just gonna fix these little guys here because I don't like them. Okay. So when you move this over into Mailchimp, you can only apply one link. So I can't add links to these buttons and put it into Mailchimp and those buttons work. So what I need to do is I need to kind of minimize my links. So you have your header up here, that's all great. So there's a button here and there's a button here. So I'm gonna show you when we move this over into Mailchimp how this is going to actually work with the links. So let's do this first. Let's get it over into Mailchimp. So we're gonna go to share. We're gonna go to more, and we're gonna search Mailchimp, and here it is. You can do the same thing for constant contact. So I'm gonna select this page. I have a bunch of templates in here I was working with. So let's go with page 4, done, save. So I've already linked Canva to my Mailchimp account. If it's not linked, when you search Mailchimp, it's gonna come up with a button to say connect, and you'll just have to log into your Mailchimp. So let's hit view in Mailchimp, and it's gonna open my Mailchimp account for me. And now I can see that this is in here, right? So now this is in my uploads. So let's go to all campaigns, and let's create a new campaign, regular email. And then we won't worry about any of these details. Let's just worry about the design. And let's hit start from scratch. So literally all we have in here is our logo and an image block, which all we need is an image block. So we can hit browse images, and we're gonna select this image and we're gonna insert it. And then let's hit full on alignment, so that way it takes it edge to edge. And then we also want to get rid of this padding that's on the top and bottom. So let's set both of those to 0. Let's hit apply to all sides. So that way there's just nothing extra. Now, if you want to put your logo in here, you can. And then let's make the block background the same as this one, which I'm going to get my code from Canva. Okay, copied my hex code over. So now we have this seamless thing here. And then let's get rid of this little text block. We don't need that. Okay, so now let's get to the issue of the links. So I talked about how we can only link this to one thing because we'll put our link over here in this image block. So we want these buttons to go to different places. So how do we do that? Let's go to edit image. We're gonna do custom. And we're gonna just crop off this bottom section and hit save. So now we can link this to our website. We're gonna hit done on that. We're gonna drag in another image block right below it. We're gonna hit browse images. We're gonna go to this original one, insert, edit, and we're gonna crop this one all the way down to there and hit save. And then we're gonna do our same thing of setting it to full and getting rid of our padding. Okay, so now it looks just like it did before, but we can link this one to something else. So one question I have had is, how do you add a video block to this? Great question, because when you put a video block in your email campaign in Canva, and you bring it over into Mailchimp, Mailchimp will not display that video. So even if it works in Canva, it will not display in Mailchimp. Mailchimp wants you to use their video block. So how are we gonna do that? We're just gonna grab this video block and we're gonna drag it over. Now, the color looks different. So what I wanna do is I wanna go to Style, and I wanna go to, and you can do this in desktop and mobile. I wanna go to Body Color, and I wanna make it that same blue color that was in our header. So now it looks more seamless. So let's grab our video block. We're gonna go to YouTube. You need to enter a URL on this video block. You can't just upload a video to Mailchimp. So it needs to be hosted somewhere like YouTube or Vimeo. So I'm gonna go to YouTube. I have a YouTube video on here from my channel I wanna put in there. I'm gonna copy it. I'm gonna go back to my campaign and I'm gonna paste it in there. And then it will show up with the cover photo. And then there are other things you can do to edit. Like if you want the block background to be a different color, you can change that. You can make it white. I'm gonna keep it the same color. I like the way that looks. It's more seamless. So there's my video block. And then I'm gonna go to my preview. You always wanna check on preview. Make sure everything looks good. Test it out. Yep. Check your mobile as well. It looks great. And that's that. So that's how you take your Canva template, move it over into Mailchimp. You can divide it up into sections for links if you need to, and then video blocks are something that you're gonna add natively in Mailchimp. So hopefully that's helpful to you.